Welcome to the craziness that is Tamil. It's the tourist ghetto of Kathmandu. This is probably where you're going to be based when you're here, and this is where you're going to pick up those last few pieces of gear that maybe you need before you go on your trek. There are some things here that you can definitely save some money on, and things that aren't too technical and you don't need to be too reliable that you can pick up here pretty cheap. So the things that you might buy here would be some simple like trekking pants. You might buy a big duffel. For example, the things you wouldn't want to buy would be your backpack or your trekking boots, because you just don't get the quality here. This stuff is made pretty well, and it's made actually here in Nepal, and they're good fakes. But the things that you really need to rely on, you probably want to have already. You want to be using that at home in your training. We'll give you a quick tour of one of the shops here, just to give you an understanding of what's on sale, because you can't get everything here. Trekking poles you can pick up pretty cheaply. And most of them are fairly durable, so that's not something you would need to get at home. Something like a jacket, these aren't particularly good fakes, and you can see because of the lining there, you would want to have double lining on the inside. Get a good jacket at home before you get here. Down jackets you can hire for about $1 a day, or you can buy one. Backpacks and boots, you definitely want to have those before you get here. Don't be buying your backpacks and boots in Tamil. Mid layers, non-technical mid layers you can get. The pole fleeces are pretty good. Look for something that's a little bit thicker than that, maybe like a 200 gram. Base layers, you can pick up base layers. They will probably be made out of polypropylene, so make sure you've got a good wool one from home. The only other thing that I would suggest looking at when you get here is these cheap trekking pants that you can pick up and do a little bit of bartering. These will last you the trip, and you know, something like that at home might be like $80 or $90 retail, and you don't really need it to be super technical, so something like that you can pick up here in Tamil. Other than that, the things that you really need at home, your socks, your boots, and your backpack, they're the really important things that you need before you get to Tamil.